Since I couldn't show you today in class a couple of strategies for you to improve your animation, I am going to try to show it to you here. And this is for just a few of you who are trying to modify some of the timing. And of course, what happens if this animation I have here, Cecil doing, following the timing that I had from the reference that I was working from. It's not finished, but it shows what the mimicking of pretty much the rotoscoping of the footage. So with that, it seems okay. Of course, he has a little bit, and I went from stepped tangencies to spline. So for those of you who did it that way, it gets a little bit kind of floaty. So that floatiness, you want to start improving it. And I've pointed to some of you on Facebook that we want to generate some pauses. So what it is that when he comes down, for example, in this case, he's looking down already, and then he goes for it, and then he pulls up. He tries the first time, then he fails, and then the second time he goes and gets it up. So the idea is that I say, for example, okay, he's steady there, he can go down there, and I'm going to make him wait a little bit before he pulls up. And that's kind of like getting him ready to do it. Just give him an extra pace, a little extra pause, because you see right now he comes and right away he tries, and I think that he needs a little extra pause. So for doing that, I'm going to select all the controllers that are receiving some animation there. So I'm gonna try to do it. In this case, I have his right arm is all IK, so I'm not doing any FK there. I'm doing FK on the other arm. Let me just uncheck here, so I'm not selecting geometry or joints. So his left arm is all FK, so I'm gonna select that. All the controllers for that, and I'm going to select this head and all the spine controllers, just to make sure they all align. Okay, so I have him there. So and I have him doing this, and I know that the switch for the constraint is already happening in frame 49, in frame 50 to 51. If you look at my numbers here, they are changing there from 50 to 51. So I want to be attentive to that because I don't want to be losing anything. I see my arm there is kind of flickering a little bit, but I'll try to take care of that later. You can see how from 50 to 51, from 49 to 51 is going from FK to IK. So that's why it's glitching like that. I'll have to take care of that later. But actually I'm going to select the IK just there so everybody has the same thing. But I'm not dealing with that right now. What I'm trying to do is before he does the switch, I want him to hold a little bit longer there. And if I play back again, you see he's going for it. It's a little too floaty, too slow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make this one, which is frame 40. He's getting ready for it, and then he goes for it from frame 12 to frame 40. You can see he's kind of like too slow. So I'm gonna just grab this frame 40. I'm gonna put a keyframe there, making sure that everything that I have selected has a keyframe there. I'm gonna hold that for keyframe. I'm gonna move it back. Say I'm gonna try 8 frames, so a third of a second. That's a lot. Let's see. So I'm gonna just play back, and he goes a little bit faster for it. But now I have a lot of room here to make him wait. So what I'm gonna do is, so that he doesn't try the first time, then I'm gonna grab this keyframe here. Make sure that I put a keyframe there again. I'm gonna copy that keyframe, and I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna just paste that same keyframe. So that gives me a little pause there, his head is kind of wobbling a little bit, but I'll take care of that in a minute in the graph editor. But now I can see he holds a little bit before he tries to pick it up. I could try to make that hold even a little bit longer, and then push this one back a tiny bit more. I have everything selected still. You see? So now he has a little bit of a better. I can still see my glitch happening there. So that is one of the ways of doing it. Of course, other strategies, of course, mean going back into the graph editor and fine-tuning some of the movements. So right now you see he's coming in, although it's sharply there, but I can try to modify some of the tangencies that are happening there.